Big changes coming to the iPhone. Tech expert Mike Yawney is back with us. And Mike, you had a big interview yesterday.
I did, and these changes are coming soon to our iPhone, Apple Intelligence, of course. And I had a chance to sit down with a familiar face to TMS and to you guys, Greg Joswiak, also known as Jaws. So I sat down with him to ask him what features we can expect, and a feature that he cannot live without now that he's tried it. Take a look.
One of the things that I use all the time now are our writing tools, right? So what our writing tools allow you to do is, how many times do we type something up, send it off, only to read later, oh my goodness, the typos I had, what was I thinking on the grammar, because sometimes your brain and your typing are just different speeds. I do basically proofread on everything now. I just select the text, and writing tools basically appear anywhere you can type, right? Writing tools can appear. And so I do a little proofread. Sometimes I'm maybe in a mood, and I decide maybe it needs to be a little bit friendlier, right? And I can select the text. I can ask it to be, tell it to be friendlier, or maybe I want it to be more professional. So it allows me to do things just super easy by just literally selecting the text, using writing tools, and have it do things to make that language better.
Genmoji.
Yeah.
I've used it.
You like it?
I love it. I can't
cool.
stop playing with it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Genmoji that you've created that you're like, I'm proud of this one, I'm saving this one?
Well, I grew up in Michigan, and so I'm a big Michigan. I went to University of Michigan, so I'm a big fan of Michigan sports. So I'm constantly creating things around Michigan sports, including, we all love to heart things. Well, I've made a little basketball heart, so when the basketball team's doing well, I'm basketball hearting, everything. But it's that kind of thing. It's like, what do I want to do, right? Type it in, because it's that little search field for your emoji right now, which is really cool when you want to find the emoji. Well, if it doesn't find the one you want, it actually uses that as the basis for now drawing you a new Genmoji.
You've been rolling out the features slowly, not all at once. Because we saw, a glimpse of what's to come in the summer. And, of course, we've been waiting for it in Canada, so we were getting it. But there's still more phases. Why roll it out in phases?
Yeah, to tell you the truth, this is going to be something that's going to go on for years, right? We are just at the beginning of something that, think back to the internet. The internet didn't just happen in 1 year. The internet happened over a course of time. And so what we're super happy about is we're creating this incredible initial wave of features, our initial base of features, which we outlined at our developers conference in June and said that we'd be rolling those out over the next year. And they're things, again, that are super easy to use, they're super powerful, they're super personal, but this is going to continue long after that as we continue to add to this.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah, so lots of features coming out. I will say Genmoji, probably my favorite. It is a lot of fun. But the big question a lot of people have, of course, privacy. Right? So a lot of people will talk about that in part 2 with our exclusive. And I want to say, though, Jeff Carolyn, Jaws wouldn't stop talking about you guys. He visited you guys last year on set.
Yes, he did.
I was like, Jaws, we're out of time here. Can we get to the interview? Because he was talking about you, Tim. The time we had here on TMS.
All right. We're also out of time. Mike, thank you. We'll